guys, let's get started with our beautiful Birdhouse project set today. This is going to be a three-piece set, and I've already cut down my transfer. So this is the size that this transfer originally was. It's a very large D-size transfer, but you cut it down into the components that you want, and so you have lots of versatility with this particular transfer set. So I'm going to set the ones aside that we're not using today. I have everything laid out as to what we're going to use. The colors we're going to work with are bright white, couture coral, and pink grapefruit. And then we're going to go ahead and use a house cutout. We're going to use the pedestal and frame that it actually comes together like this. And we're also going to use one of the wooden tags. So let's get started with our project. The first one we're going to go with is this. It looks like a herringbone type of design. And the name of this transfer set is At Home Patterns. So I'm marking the back of this transfer so I know which one it goes with, when the backing goes with when I take it off. Since I have lots of components, I will do that on each one. I won't make you watch me do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to peel my transfer from its backing, and I'm going to come to this cloth right here. I do have fuzzing towels with Chalk Couture, but they're at another location where I have moved some of my art supplies. So I'm working with a limited amount of supplies today, but we're going to work with what we've got. So what I've done is I've fuzzed this piece twice. So I want it to be pretty easy to, pull off here once I'm done with this pattern. So we're going to go in with the pink grapefruit, making sure it's good and stirred and it's a creamy consistency. And let's take one of my small squeegees cut in half and go ahead and apply this color all over. Now I'm going to smooth out and remove all the excess. So it doesn't matter how much I get on here to begin with, as long as I get the excess off and I can return it to the jar. Now I am working with small squeegees because the larger ones that I have are not here, but I'm going to use this paste scraper to get off the majority. And you notice I'm just putting the excess back into my jar so I'm not wasting all of this paste. We don't want to waste our paste. Yes, I did. I did do that. Okay, that looks pretty good. So let's pull this off. I'm going to go ahead and put my squeegee in my water tray over here. And we're going to peel. I want to make sure I don't touch it, so I'm sorry I don't have it where I can reveal it to you as I peel it off, but here we go. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful, you guys. Oh my gosh, so in love with that. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna set this part aside, and I can actually use a blow dryer and dry it, but I'm gonna let it set aside while I'm working on the other projects. And if it still needs to be, set, I will do that then. In the meantime, because I'm gonna add this heart as an opening, as like it's a birdhouse opening. So in the meantime, let's do our tag. This is the tag cutout, and you guys, I'm obsessed with these cutouts. I know in the past I've used pumpkins and I've had the trees. I didn't even do a video on the trees at Christmas time, but I am super obsessed with these. So loving them. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually mask off this S, and we're gonna put home, tweet home. But let's go ahead and get it on here and placed. Make sure we get the fuzzing towel. There's not probably a lot of fuzz on this towel because it's not the type that has that much, but it'll work for now. Okay, now I'm gonna mask off the S. I'm gonna go in with the same color, the pink grapefruit. And then I'm going to go in with the Couture Coral. So once I start getting that color on there, I'm just gonna wipe it off on a paper towel so I don't contaminate my colors. There we go. Now I'm gonna pull this off and we're going to clean this transfer and come back and do the T over here so it will say home, tweet home. So it's just a little variation in color, which is nice. Let's move to our next project. And that is gonna be this here. Okay, and I'm just going to do a little pop of pink here and then bright white on the rest of our words. So I'm going to go back in with pink grapefruit and emphasize the word love, because it seems like it should be pink, don't you think? Gosh, I keep rhyming. I don't even mean to, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not a cornball. All right, let's go in with white for the rest of it. So now we have this part of our project. We're going to let that dry. We're going to set it aside. And then we're going to go back to our birdhouse on our house cutout. I'm going to hit it with a blow dryer just to be sure. It does look like it's dry, but just to be 100% sure. There we go. There's our opening. So we're going to go in with just this heart. All right, and we're going to go back in with our darker coral. Let's finish up our tag. Now what I did is I washed this transfer and I made sure it was dry. I'm gonna go ahead and tape off the two E's. And we have a great tape for this, you guys, but it's been sold out, so I'm just working with what I have that's kind of sticky. So I'm just trying to be super careful. I'm going in with the Couture Coral. Let's do a few little finishing touches and then we're going to be done with this project. And here is our beautiful complimentary set. You guys, thank you as always for watching. I will show you the finished results at the very end and how I've embellished these pieces to make them all go together beautifully. And I hope you guys enjoyed this and will continue to follow me, subscribe, like, and share, and go join the group on Facebook. It is a small group, but it is growing, and I would love to have you there. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day.